Maria's days were long and her nights even longer. By day, she attended to her ailing younger brother, Leo, whose rare heart condition demanded urgent surgery. By night, she quietly cleaned empty office buildings while the city slept, saving every penny she could for the operation he desperately needed. Her life was a quiet struggle, unnoticed, uncelebrated, and sometimes unbearably heavy. She didn't complain. Not when her feet ached. Not when her back screamed in pain. She just whispered a promise to Leo every night. "I'll get you better. No matter what." What Maria didn't know was that her late-night dedication wasn't as invisible as she thought. Mr. Dalton, the CEO of the company whose offices she cleaned, had started working late hours on a new acquisition. One night, while stepping out of his glass-walled office, he noticed Maria. Unlike most janitors he'd seen over the years, Maria didn't work sluggishly or distractedly. She cleaned with quiet grace, wiping down desks gently, straightening photos, and humming softly under her breath. Something about her struck him. Over the next few nights he watched. She always came early. She always left late. And she always made sure everything was spotless, even though no one was watching. Curious, Mr. Dalton decided to speak to her. "You always work this hard?" he asked one night. Maria, startled but polite, smiled. "Yes, sir. My brother needs surgery. I'm saving up." She didn't complain. She didn't beg. She didn't even realize she was speaking to the man who owned the building. Mr. Dalton nodded quietly, then left without a word. The next day, Maria came in to find a letter taped to the janitor's closet. It was on company letterhead. Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside was a message that read, "Your dedication has not gone unnoticed. Consider your brother's surgery paid in full. From one sibling to another, never stop fighting. D." Attached was a signed check for the full cost of the operation, and more. Maria broke down in the hallway, overwhelmed by the kindness of a stranger who had been quietly watching. The story went viral after a nurse shared it online, with permission from Maria. Messages poured in from around the world, offers of support, scholarships, even job opportunities. But the biggest change was in Maria's heart. Her belief in humanity had been restored, not by loud gestures, but by one quiet act of compassion. Leo's surgery was a success. Months later, Mr. Dalton invited Maria and her brother to a company event. Standing beside the very man who had changed her life, Maria shared her story. And when someone in the audience asked her what kept her going, she smiled and simply said, "Love. It's always love."